All the disrespect, the free playback, button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check fam? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day of checking these buttons. As always, chapters down below. Sub button right there on the race to 70K. Appreciate the mad love. We got some hot ones. The week is just getting started, even though it's already Thursday. So without further ado, let's check these buttons. Let's go. All right, first up for them Fatal Fury City of the Wolves Open Beta Part 2. Electric Boogaloo happening right now. Buttons that need to be checked. So we got some different perspectives, right? People are starting to give us the feedback of how this one's going. The first one, I wouldn't say it was an absolute train wreck, but it was far from what we thought it needed to be, especially with the release coming right around the corner. So let's pick it up right here. Starting with Fighting Games Daily posted this saying, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves Open Beta begins exactly 5 hours. By the time you're watching this, it's already here. Training in versus mode, 9 playable characters from the 26th through the 31st. Steam, PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox Series XS. Here's the beta time in the 13 cities, and I'll put links down below if I could get that information for you guys. But you see, basically, it's going on right now. Now, we got Fatal Fury, the official Twitter X account right here posting this saying, we are aware of the server load issues leading to matchmaking delays affecting some players. If this is happening to you, please try restarting the game. We deeply apologize to you, the players, for the inconvenience caused. We waited a long time for the City of Wolves. Thank you for sticking with us, and we treat this with the seriousness it deserves. So right off the bat, they're like, okay, there's some issues going on, but try restarting it. That basic, that old school IT therapy.
Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Either way, they're like, yo, you guys have been waiting for this for a long time. We promise you we're gonna treat it with the respect that it deserves. Now, it actually looks like it's working because the FGC is reacting, right? And I see some right here posting saying it's very rough, or it's hit and miss from what they've seen. Others are like, the first 2 hours was rough, but then they managed to get a decent amount after that. Or they played about an hour after 8 a.m. and then matches got consistently, or now it's actually better. Because at the beginning, I did see some reports where people like, it's rough. It's probably gonna be the same as it was last time. But then we started seeing a lot of positivity. I even see Roofamonger right here saying, patch notes from Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, matchmaking times and queues improved, loading times in general improved. You can macro feigns and other things with shortcuts now, training mode added, plus training waiting. What is that? Oh yeah, plus training while waiting for matchmaking and more below. And then you can see the screenshots that he posted saying, reduce the wait time on the versus screen, allowing players to move into the match faster. Next one right here saying adjustments to online matchmaking. Matching wait time has been shortened. Players whose connection are compatible with each other are more likely to match. And then going on saying added standby feature that allows you to play in training mode while waiting to be matched online. And then the last shot right here saying new macro options, simultaneously inputs have been added, improving usability, arcade style, dodge attacks, feints, smart style, rev arts, ignition / redline gears. Then I see others adding as well saying COTW beta quick day 1 impressions. By the way, I'm in Japan and tested during peak hours, much better than beta 1. Plus online more stable / better connection. Long wait times for matches shortened than beta 1. Menu issues from beta 1 are the same, and training mode is archaic. Then I see others responding to that saying, I feel like training mode should have way more, and I'm not sure if it's just because Street Fighter 6 spoiled me or if it's really missing that much. Like recording options feel like the bare minimum. He responds saying, training mode is tough to say the least. And there you have it, a lot to be tested. It's definitely still underway, but it seems like there's improvements. I guess that's the main thing. A lot of people started being skeptical, like, hey, this game's about to be released. There's a lot of wonky shit. Some people say that's the way SNK games usually go. They're putting a lot behind it, but was it gonna be a flop? You know, was it gonna be, I guess, pushed too soon? But look at all this. We got all this positivity saying they're actually making improvements. Hell, I was talking to Dirty Low earlier today. He was like, I can't wait to jump on and see what they got. You know, now no more crack. As far as I can tell, no more crack needed. People don't gotta go that extra mile just to play some training. Now you have it. We'll see what happens though when it's all said and done. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for the MK community firing shots at the Tekken community. Buttons that need to be checked. What the hell is really going on? So y'all already know. It's been a lot of them forest fires, or I should say FGC fires going on in this last week. with the updates of Season 2 in Tekken. MK1, I don't know if the damn fires ever get put out in the MK community. There's always a lot of shit going on over there, right? No disrespect, I'm just saying. Always a lot of talk, always a lot of banter and people wanting more and feeling like the devs don't care, yada yada. Y'all know the story, right? Well, with all of that going on with Season 2, all of a sudden I started seeing some members of the MK community talking about, you know, that's what y'all get. Y'all are reaping what you sow for talking shit all that time. You know what's crazy? I never really thought about it that way. There's certain people in the community that actually looked at the Tekken community that they were too, I guess, too uppity, too privileged, too self-centered, talking all that shit about everybody else's community because I guess they had it good all this time. This one to me is just more interesting than anything else. Kind of funny as well, but let's pick it up right here. So Azeez posted this simply saying, karma. Tekken 8 Season 2, and you see the little domino blocks right here, right? But where it's starting, Tekken community disrespecting and making fun of the NRS community for years. And this post has 2,000 likes, y'all. There's people agreeing with this. Tekken community disrespecting and making fun of the NRS community for years. It goes deeper. Others are like, it's way more than that. The Tekken community has been disrespecting any game they saw as a threat. Now they're reaping what they sowed. I even see others underneath that talking about the tables turned, ain't that funny? Okay, maybe my ears ain't to the FGC streets that good. This is the first time I'm picking that up, where people are legit saying the Tekken community has been disrespecting any other game they've been seeing as a threat, so now they're reaping what they sowed. Please let me know in the comments if y'all been hearing this as well. I even see PL. PL weighs in on this saying Tekken community is the primary reason why Dead or Alive community couldn't thrive. More or most of the backlash actually came from them. Then he continues beneath here saying in the past 2000s, not anytime recent, by the way. Then I see somebody responding underneath that saying when DOA was on the main stage at EVO, they couldn't help themselves then. It has been a problem for so many years now. Then you get even more shots fired back and forth, right? Others are like Mortal Kombat is still ass, or at least bitch made Azeez post, or y'all MK players better not start because y'all's game is still in the graveyard. Shall we put up the tweets of y'all attacking your devs about the Chaos expansion? Right, didn't think so. Both our devs are shitty to us, so we should agree on that. End of story. Damn, they said both our devs are shitty. If anything, we should unite over the shitty treatment that our devs is showing the community. How you feeling about that? I had read this original post when all the original concern was coming out for Season 2 of Tekken, right? But T8, I should say. But I didn't really have time to dive into it because I was like, this is a whole separate thing by itself. Let's just focus on the updates because everybody's losing their mind. Like, this game is not Tekken anymore. You know, we did have some people that were optimistic, but for the most part, a lot of people are like worried. Doesn't look good, doesn't feel good, but we still got to see it and play it before we make our final decision. Then I started reading this stuff, talking about this is what y'all get. You're reaping what you're sowing. You kept talking shit. DOA couldn't survive and all this other stuff. It's like, whoa, I didn't know it was some feelings like this. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all feeling? This is not even really like a story. This is not even really like a story that really has an answer to where it's like, oh, okay, and then here's the resolution or anything like that. Not that all buttons we check do, but I thought it was more of an interesting debate, right? That there's actually pockets in the community. We know we have a bunch of diversity in different camps and some people don't really prefer others. We know that. For the most part, I would like to think that everybody, because we have fighting games in common, we all get along to some degree and there's a mutual respect there, right? But in saying that, obviously, there's groups of people out there that are feeling some type of way, whether it's Tekken community, MK community, maybe even Street Fighter community, yada yada, and feel like because of y'all, it was hard for us or others to succeed with the game that they love. How y'all feeling about that perspective? Let me know. All right, and last but not least, we got 2XKO. We was just talking about that yesterday with the possible leaks from this game. If you guys missed that video, now they finally dropped it. They finally dropped it. Everybody was talking about they losing interest. They forgot the game existed. They were like, y'all is killing the hype because you're not posting anything. It's way too long, right? Or the gaps are way too big. They finally posted something today. I repeat, today. Put it on the screen right here saying, while we gear up for a full release this year, they're talking about a full release this year. Check out the latest dev update. It has intros, controls, gameplay variety, player agency, visual clarity, jinx, show, what is that? Yeah, show match. All that information down below. I'm gonna put the link down below so you can catch the whole thing, because this thing is an hour long. It is way too long. We're just gonna catch like a minute or two. Let's go.
So in this video, we're gonna catch you all up. We'll go over all the big gameplay changes since Alpha Lab 1, and walk you through our newest champion, Jinx, and finish off with a dev show match. First, let's talk about how Alpha Lab 2 fits into our overall development plan. Until now, the focus has been getting our core gameplay right by building and testing demos of the game at events like EVO and Combo Breaker. And your feedback here has really helped keep us on track. At this point, we're feeling pretty confident about the core game, and so we're entering a new stage of development and shifting our focus to the mountain of surrounding work that it takes to launch a really great game. This is stuff like back-end servers, improving matchmaking, localization, and UI. Alpha Lab 2 was intended to be a larger scale playtest on the road to launch, but as we were putting it together, we find ourselves having to make some short-term trade-offs that could end up ultimately delaying the launch of the game.
I will say this, yo. The gameplay looks pretty sick. I actually like the animations. I was skeptical, I'm not gonna lie. See, I think that's dope. I like the way that looks. Damn. If you got him. I don't know if you can't really blame them, right? They're like, we want this shit to succeed. A lot of people were talking about 2XKO or Project L was going to be the savior. Remember? I mean, not so much anymore, but at one point they were like, yo, we need this game like now. Now we got a lot of other stuff going on, but still, they were taking their time and they want to make sure it works. I don't know. None of us know really at the end of the day how hard it's just going to hit with the launch, but at least it's happening, and it's happening this year. Now, from there, FGC responding as well. I see Rooflemonger right here saying, from what I'm seeing, 2XKO changes, they are really smart and should greatly contribute to the overall health and ease of the use of the good game, or the use of the game. Good stuff. Excited to try out the second beta and see if Braum/Jinx can lame people out, LOL. Then I see Diafoam adding as well, saying, overall, big fan of the changes, more variety in combo structure, more decision making mid-combo, more options when solo. New fuses look great to get new players into the game easier. Biggest concern is seeing if the game actually comes out anytime soon. And I even see FDX right here saying they fixed happy birthdays while also making combos shorter so the game feels faster. Big fan of this. Then wrapping it up right here with Kizzy K saying, watch this whole thing and it feels like they're all in for a specific direction of the game and they're all really attacking all angles for the enjoyment. I like this a lot. I can't wait to try out this new direction. That it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. One more time, we got a lot going on. This is just barely cracking the surface. I was actually thinking about posting 2 today, but more than likely, we'll see you tomorrow with some more buttons to be checked. How y'all feeling, man? We got Fatal Fury, 2XKO. We got Tekken in the air, right? But a lot of people are hopeful. Let's say that. Let's say hopeful. MK1 doing what MK1 does, and then Street Fighter 6 all the way in the back. Elena, can we just get Elena? Hello? So there it is. As always, y'all, definitely let me know how you are feeling. I will see you tomorrow. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Shoryuken!